I have to set some context for the
Yes,
viewers because I think a
absolutely.
lot of people are meeting you digitally for the first time through this
Yes.
episode.
Yes.
So I'll begin with a very podcast oriented question. What's the largest check you ever written in your life to anyone?
Some 3,550 crore from my personal account.
Wow. Who was it?
I wrote it to Nimesh Kampani, the famous chairman of JM Financial Services. And both Nimesh Kampani and Birla delivered their promises, and I made about 1,040 crores profit in that transaction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How does it feel dealing in that thousands of crore range of money?
It doesn't feel anything because that is not my happiness. The outcome was not my happiness. My happiness is I started practicing a life to work for success. When you work for success, it becomes a way of life. So there is no difference. As soon as I wake up, I start working. And then when I sleep, even in the sleep, I used to get dreams of my project of satellite or submarine cable or this thing.
Respect.
Yeah.
Wow. You genuinely enjoy
Yes.
work.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
I even developed a slogan. I enjoy what I do and do what I enjoy.
For people who have not researched about you until this episode,
Yeah.
can you just list out some of the companies that you have founded?
See, I can list out what all I founded in past.
Sure.
I started a fabrication company in the name of Sarvana Engineering. Then I went to a cellular computer company in the name of Sterling Computer. Then I went to a cellular company in Sterling Cellular. Then I went and formed a Siva Limited in Bermuda to put a submarine cable from America to Chennai.
Wow.
Then I put a satellite in Siva Satellite, joined with Singapore Telecom, and I put STM4 in the sky for DTH.
Wow.
Then I opened a dishnet to bring the broadband to the houses. Then I started Fresh and Honest. This is the fresh name, and the honest is only in this company in the world, and competed against Starbucks. I brought a 10 rupees espresso to all the railway stations in India, and later Barista made it for 100 rupees. I had about 48 companies. I don't even remember those companies. All these things ended in 2014 when I first filed for bankruptcy for no fault of me. Okay, I gave a guarantee to one telecom company who invested from Bahrain that if license cancelled by government of India for whatever reason, okay, I have to pay their investment back. It has nothing to do with my credibility or integrity or anything. And I need not have signed that contract also, guarantee also. A stupidity. Because every human being is born with stupidity and little foolishness. But he has an option to practice it. Unfortunately, at that time, I chose to practice my stupidity and foolishness together. So I signed it. And the government of India, for no reason, 4 years, 11 months, 17 days later, they cancelled the license. Actually, Supreme Court cancelled the license, even though I was not in front of the Supreme Court. So I went back to Supreme Court and filed. My case is pending in Supreme Court. When it is heard, I will get my money back.
Wow. Seeing so many businesses be built out and then something that's out of your control plays a role in your life.
Yeah.
The day that you had to file for bankruptcy, what was your emotional state of mind?
I was quite okay. See, because I read the Donald Trump book before I filed bankruptcy. He says in that the only difference between for me after filing bankruptcy is things which I used to get faster now will get delayed. I will still win. That Donald Trump's book motivated me. I filed bankruptcy, and the same day I draw a plan that what I will do for becoming a billionaire again.
Respect.
See, I am not poor. Many common people in India think I am poor. No, I am broke. So for me to come back to what I lost is much faster and quicker. Because I am now thinking of my future in present tense. I'll give you an analogy. When milk becomes sour, when yogurt becomes spoiled, it becomes cheese, a more highly valued product. Take grapes. grapes become sour, it becomes an expensive wine.
Hmm.
So when I had this problem, I am no longer interested in making 2 billion.
Hmm.
Now I am interested to make my first 8 billion.
Wow.
And then, I have other ideas. I want to become a largest employee of digital workers in 2025, 2026.
Wow.
I want to employ 200,000 digital workers in 100 countries
Beautiful.
who will work for Siva.
Hmm.
And they will look after you.
Yeah.
So I'm building now AI agents.
AI agents.
Agents.
There's too much to learn from you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you go for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
I have to make you sit down and just
See,
extract.
I made you smart.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little blessed, that my job allows me to meet
Yeah.
people like yourself.
Yeah.
Because I actually feel that real education in life comes from experience rather than just college.
The greatest aim of education is not knowledge, but action. Change your thinking and change your life.
Yeah.
And force yourself for action. See, problem in India is people think somebody is going to help. They need to understand nobody will help. Only the one person who can help you is you.
Mm.
So when you decide to help yourself, you win.
When you see a young entrepreneur like me,
Yes.
what goes on in your mind?
See, your life, I want to give only one advice. Life is equal to time. Time is equal to money. So, Ranveer, your life is equal to money. So, but you are spending that currency, Ranveer, without knowing what is the balance. Now, imagine for a second that nobody was there to save you in the sea. What would have happened to you? But you are spending that expensive currency, But people, when they spend the time, they don't think that they are spending the currency.
Understood.
Then another thing I see when I look at you is you have sleep debt.
Yeah.
And you understand, Ranveer, your credit card debt I can pay. But sleep debt only you have to pay.
Yeah.
And there is another problem in sleep debt. If you don't pay within that week, that becomes with a big interest.
Later on in life, especially, right?
It increases your blood sugar.
Yeah.
And you become diabetic. And once you become diabetic, you have been issued a passport to death. Then you get 3 other diseases: cardiovascular disease, cancer, Alzheimer. So this is the issue.
Yeah.